Well, hey Sagittarius, welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Twin Flame Tarot Forecast for Virgo season. So welcome back, my sweet Saggies. You know how much I love you because I'm a little centaur myself. So welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. It is always my pleasure to see you here at my table. And if you are brand new here, as I said, my name is Toni. Welcome to my table. We are going to create a sacred container where we welcome in and we invite our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christed consciousness to please join us at the table. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, space, and place, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And now we're going to set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, guardians of the four corner, mother of the earth, father of the sky, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask you, please be present with us and please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. Okay. So, Sagittarius, are we ready? And you know what? I just realized I do not have my microphone plugged in. I'm pretty sure you can hear me, but the thing is I just filmed Leo. So hopefully Leo can hear me. Hang on just a second, Sagittarius. Let me hit pause while I plug this in. Well, I'm back. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. I know that I can actually see right there. The cord is moving. I'm trying to get it to be still and make sure it's out of the frame. Oh, well, it's good enough. You know, just ignore that little line up there. We'll fix it for the Aries, but I don't feel like dealing with it right now with you, oh, heck. Yes, I am. There we go. All right, hopefully you can hear me very well now. So, Sagittarius, are we ready? So before we begin, let me remind you, when I say divine feminine and divine masculine, divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to one specific gender. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So whatever sticks, whatever is your message is meant for you to hear. It could just be one little sentence in this entire reading. If you were drawn to this reading, you were meant to hear it for a reason. Stick around, get your message, okay? Just because it doesn't hit in the first 2 minutes doesn't mean it wasn't for you, okay? And let's see what else. Oh yeah, you should go ahead and give me a thumbs up. You know you should. You know you want to. And you know what you really should do? I mean, no pressure. But it would be really cool if you hit that subscribe button. You never have to come back. I promise you never have to watch another video as long as you live. But just hit that subscribe button, please. Thank you. I love you, Sagittarius. Y'all my road dogs. Do you remember that? That's how old I am. I just said something that probably half of you have never heard. All right, Sagittarius. I'm really old. Let's begin with you. As a reminder, before I shuffle every deck, I pray over the deck. So anytime you see me praying, if you have on headphones, turn down that volume so it's not loud in your ears when I shuffle, okay? We are going to look at the Romance Angels Oracle for you, Sagittarius. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. Tell me, what is going on with Sagittarius for this Virgo season? What is the energy Sagittarius brings to their twin flame relationship this Virgo season, please, Spirit? What is the energy Sagittarius brings to the twin flame relationship during Virgo season, please? Chelsea, how it spun? Some of you got love big time on the mind, like really seriously on the mind. Wedding. It says the situation involves marriage. Now, there's a whole lot of things that this can mean. Now, for very specifically and obviously, for some of you who know your twin flame, you're hoping that this is going to be the month maybe that they pop the question, or maybe that you even go tie the knot, run out to Vegas. Hey, baby, let's go to Vegas, right? It could be that. Some of you are hoping to take it to that level. Some of you who actually know your twin flame have been in relationship with your twin flame. For this card could actually mean that you are trying to just take it to the next level. So marriage doesn't always mean marriage. It could sometimes mean commitment and being in a committed partnership. So it could be just the commitment. It could be moving in together. It could be buying a house together. It could just be, hey, we're going to do this thing. We're not going to put a label on it, but I'm going to say I'm with you and you're going to say, well, you're with me kind of thing. All right. So there is all that. But then there's that third meaning to marriage, which means one or both of you could be married. And this is extremely common and probably more common than it's not. I think people think it's really uncommon that they're married and then all of a sudden they find their twin flame. No, it's not. You are meant to have a lot of life experiences. We know that, right? Like you're supposed to have a lot of experiences, and in fact, you have many soulmates. You have more than one soulmate. You only have one twin flame, but you have multiple soulmates, many, many. And well, I don't know about many, many, but you have at least a few. Okay, your partner you're with probably is one of your soulmates, and there are lessons you're supposed to have with that person, and there's life experiences that you had to have with that person, and your twin. Same thing. They had to have experiences, and it could be both of you are married. This is not unusual at all, okay? And so if one of you here is watching this and you're married, and all of a sudden this twin flame idea has come up on your radar, and you may even have an idea of who your twin flame is, and if that person's married, don't be surprised. Just not uncommon. It's more common than it's not. I would bet you at least 75% of my personal clients that I work with in tarot readings that are twin flames, I should say, at least 75, if not maybe even closer to 80% of them are one or both of them are married. It's very common. So that could be what this is. For those of you who are, just coming into this and you're like, is this my twin flame? That's probably your sign. Yes, they are. All right, speaking of your twin flame, let's talk about them. Let's look at the Lover's Oracle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, gods, what is the energy surrounding Sagittarius' twin flame during Virgo season? What do we need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know about their twin flame this Virgo season? We're going to actually take all three because these cards are usually very fast to read. So I don't mind doing that. All right. So your twin has a lot to say to you, and this is some pretty steamy pictures, I have to say. So we're going to start with just this first one right here. Look how beautiful that is, Sagittarius. It says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So this picture shows somebody laying almost, it looks like they're sleeping maybe, and really just, turning off the brain and allowing their soul to come up and express and live and allowing their heart just to, express. There's no consciousness here. This is that subconscious experience. And so the first thing is the first message from your twin is that they are becoming more into themselves. They're really, it feels like they're spending, if y'all haven't met, especially, your twin is probably spending time up leveling is the only way I can put this, ascending, evolving, enlightening, however you want to put it. Your twin is getting in alignment. Okay. So that's the first thing your twin is doing. Ascension is not easy. The physical symptoms of ascension is very strong. Like your body is literally ascension symptoms can make you feel sick. And so if your twin is leveling up, if they're focusing on getting in alignment, they're really doing the work for themselves, Sagittarius, they could be needing some time alone to heal and rest because, if you've ever been through a lot of ascension problem symptoms, you'll know. Headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, sleepiness, forgetfulness, body aches. It's just a lot. You're literally raising your vibration, your physical vibration of your body, and this dense body of yours that is a lower vibration has all this lower energy in it that isn't high, so it has to release it. As it's releasing and purging out that low density vibrational energy, it can kind of make you feel sick. That's true, okay? So this may be what's going on. Your twin flame is doing some purge, okay? The next thing, look at this a sexy little picture here. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So they are still, even if the message here is I love how they're both naked in both of these pictures. Even if they are, if you know your twin, especially, if you felt a little bit of pulling back while they're going through this, I understand that it's literally them, not you. They still have that pull, that passion, that, attraction to you. It's just they're right now in their cocoon, remorphing into, I can't get the word out of my head. Remorphing, is that the right word? Is that what I'm trying to say? I think that's the right word, Sagittarius. They're going from, the caterpillar to the butterfly. And you got to understand, just like ascension, remember we just talked about ascension being making you feel sick. You understand that when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, it doesn't just like grow wings and come out a butterfly. It dissolves. It physically melts down. It completely disintegrates into this ooey gooey gel mush, and then that mush reforms into a butterfly. It's a lot of work. It literally has to completely dissolve and become something else, transform into a completely different species. Not just an extension of a subset of what it is, no, a full different thing, okay? It ain't easy. But just because they're going through that doesn't mean they still aren't feeling you, okay? For those of you who have never met your twin, and you're still working on that, this is a message to tell you that they are going through this upgrade, this up leveling, if you will. And as they're upgrading, they're starting to feel the pull of you. Okay, even if they don't know what a twin flame is, there is this sudden awareness that something is missing. It feels like there's something they should be trying to find, and they're aware of it. They're aware that there's something that they feel this pull to, and they don't know what it is. Okay, the last part, look how pretty this is. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Remember, separation is an illusion. You can never be separate from your twin. You share literally half a soul. There's no possible chance. Love transcends space and time. It is a vibration, is a literal energetic vibration that can move through space and time and can connect you instantaneously. So if you will understand that separation is the illusion, and this is very specifically for those of you who don't know your twin or are in separation actually at this moment, have known your twin and are in separation, they're trying to say, look, I know we're separate right now, but I still love you. That's never going to change. I still long to touch your body. I still miss you. I still miss your actual physical presence. And even if I've never met you, I actually do miss your physical presence. But right now, I'm focusing on healing me right now. And so if I'm a little bit distant in space, that's why. It's not that I'm pulling away from you. I'm pulling into me. I'm getting further and deeper into my own alignment. Okay? All right. So let's look at the tarot, Sagittarius. We're going to look at the Souls on Fire Tarot. All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, messages, please, for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about them and their twin flame this Virgo season? What do we need to know about Sagittarius and their twin flame? All right, first, Spirit. What is the shadow coming between Sagittarius and their twin? What is the wall or the shadow? I'm going to take that one right there. It's funny, there you are, Sagittarius, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, you pop up right out the gate, Sagittarius. The Ten of Wands is carrying a heavy burden. And I always call this the extra baggage card, okay? So what this is both of you are carrying around a lot of extra baggage. Now, and that's the literal shadow and wall between you. Now, on your side of the table over here, Sagittarius, I see wedding. So for some of you specifically, that baggage. And listen, I'm not trying to make it sound like your partner in marriage is not important. I'm just trying to say this is what it is. Okay. So please don't be like, but I love my man. I didn't say you didn't. Okay. I'm just saying this is your baggage. Please understand. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bad thing. I'm saying this is what you are currently dealing with that's coming between you and your twin. And I believe it's some kind of committed partnership. It could be marriage, it could be a committed partnership. It could just be that there is somebody else who you have given your heart and soul to, who you may not even be with right now, but they're the ones you love, but yet you're still feeling this pull to the twin flame and you don't understand why. So that's yours. Yours is some kind of previous relationship. The other thing is, or current relationship, the other thing about this, with this being your baggage, is that you could have actual baggage from a previous relationship that you're carrying, that you need to deal with and address, okay? It could have been, somebody gave you low self-esteem, somebody taught you not to trust anymore, all these things, that happen in relationships, especially in relationships that are challenging. That could be what it is. You could have a former relationship that has got a lot of baggage that you are carrying. You may not even be aware. Sagittarius, the thing about us is we have a tendency to process our feelings pretty quick and bounce on. I mean, we got that half man, half horse thing going on, right? Like thought, run. That's us. Yeah. And for you, you may have thought, well, I've already dealt with this baggage. I don't know what you're talking about. But that's why we call it shadow work. Because the fact of the matter is, you probably haven't. There's probably some shadow, some kind of, especially energy. You may have processed it, but did you get it out of your body? Because remember, what happens to you, the thoughts you think are actually energetic vibrations. And that energy can get stuck inside of the cells of your body. And if that negative energy gets stuck, it causes sickness, illness, and disease. And so you would be amazed. You were probably carrying around a lot more grief, disappointment, anger, sadness than you think. And when you can dip into that and do the work, Sagittarius, you will be amazed how much better you're going to feel. And that, I think that's what this is. There is some baggage from a previous relationship. Now, over here on your twin side, they are definitely dealing with their baggage. I just want you to be aware they are doing the work. That's the whole message here. We are doing the work, Sagittarius. We love you. We miss you. Oh my God, do we miss you? I miss you every single second of every single day, and I love you so much. Time and space can never change that. But right now, it's imperative that I work on my own baggage. So that's what's happening. Both of you are bringing baggage to the table, and that is the shadow coming between you. So advice, please, for Sagittarius. What advice do we have for Sagittarius? Look there. There's Libra popping up with the world. You know, the world is the last card of the major arcana. And this is the end, the final ending, the completion, the curtain call, but it's also, because it's in, it starts, it's leading to the new beginning. And so really a lot of times, this is, by the way, is Sagittarius, the world, no, I'm sorry, I'm getting myself confused. I was thinking of the Wheel of Fortune. Rewind what I just said. That is not right. It's Friday and my brain is a little tired. It's been a very busy week. But like I said, this is Libra. Libra and Sagittarius, though, they get along very well. They're very good friends here. But you also have all the fixed signs on there. You have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. You know, your little partner in crime over there. And so this card here is about looking at your life as a whole, your world as a whole, and what parts of your life are fixed, okay? Which parts of your life would you consider to be the fixed parts, okay? Your relationships, your health, your career, your finance, your money, love life. Which parts are fixed, would you say, that you wouldn't consider inflexible? You consider them to be solid, they're not going anywhere. What parts of those fixed parts of your life are actually something you should have let go of a long time ago? How many relationships are you holding on to that probably were only for a season that you are holding on to for no reason? How many beliefs do you have in your world about money, and especially about wealth mindset, Sagittarius, that are you holding on to that's not true? Like, did your parents tell you you have to work, 40 hours a week for 40 years and then retire at 60 and die at 65, or retire at 65 and die at 70? Because I'm pretty sure that's the mindset you were raised on. Most of us were. That's not true. None of that is true. None of that is true. Wealth can be acquired in much different ways and with a lot less effort. Trust me. I know it can. I'm living proof. And so that's what this is. What parts of your world, beliefs, are you holding on to, Sagittarius? Fixed beliefs are you holding on to, Sagittarius? There's actually baggage that you need to let go of. That's the first thing that you can do to help move you towards the light. Now, let's get some advice overall. Okay, so where's this heading, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know about how to move this relationship with their twin flame towards the light? What can Sagittarius do to help move the relationship with a twin flame towards the light? Knight of Cups. This is an offer of love. And so they're literally telling you basically the same thing as this one says. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. This is an offer of love for you and for your twin flame. And the message here is love yourself. Look at your world. Look at what parts of your world are you holding on to that is baggage, that's old belief, toxic thought forms, habits, and patterns that you really need to let go of, especially when it comes to your mindset regarding just the 4 pillars of life: career and finances and money, health, health, wealth, love, and relationships. Okay, health, wealth, love, and relationship. Look at the 4 pillars of your life and ask, what beliefs do you have that are actually baggage that you need to let go of? Okay, as you offer yourself love, Sagittarius, because right now your twin is definitely offering themselves love. As you offer yourself love, that makes space for this offer of love for you and your twin to come together. Okay, so I definitely feel the space still continuing. If you are in separation this month, Sagittarius, there is definitely separation continuing, but that's because you're both doing the work on yourself. And again, I definitely just get the energy that your baggage has something to do with relationships and the paradigms of relationships, the beliefs we have in relationships. For instance, I'll put it this way. Let me just give an example. Never go to bed angry. Don't have sex on the first date. Good girls always wait. I'm trying to think like what beliefs we have about relationships. Oh, relationships have to be monogamous. That's definitely a belief that has been challenged over and over again and proven not to be true. These beliefs that we have is that you've got about relationships and specifically committed relationships such as marriage and partnerships. What beliefs do you have that you're holding on to that are toxicity? This is where you begin. As you dive deep, you're pouring that love on yourself and you make that room. And that's really exciting for you. So Sagittarius, do the work. All right. Well, I will see you next month for Leo. No. What am I saying? Libra season. And until I see you again, you say happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Love you, Sagittarius.